When you're going through things back to back, when you don't know how you're going to make it through, when you don't know what you're going to do, when the attacks is coming left and right, when you just got over that heartbreak, when you trying to pick the pieces up off of the ground, and you trying to stay focused, but every time you try to worry about yourself, every time you try to pour into yourself, every time you try to do better for yourself, every time you start thinking the best is yet to come, here comes somebody trying to steal your joy. Here comes another situation. Here comes another circumstance. Here comes another bill. Here comes another enemy sent attack to destroy you. When you don't know how you're going to make it through, when you don't see a way being made, I want you to understand something. You better know that Jesus is near. When your life is when you fumbling after, like you just when you stumbling and you trying to still step and you don't know how you're going to make it through, and you don't know how you're going to get through this, and you don't know who is in your corner, and you can't really trust nobody because nobody has showed you what you expected them to show you in the matter of time they've been in your life. When you want to call somebody, but you don't know who to call, God say, pick up the phone and give him a call, because it's in those times where he's near the brokenhearted, where he's near you. I want you to understand something. Your struggle, your storm, your story, your trial, your tribulation, your battle, your affliction, it only shows how close God is to you, because guess what? It did not take you out. The very thing the enemy thought was going to destroy you, the thing he sent into your life to kill you, to kill your happiness, to silence you, God made your way of escape. God still let you live through it. God said the pain ain't gonna kill you. God says, I'm gonna take your pain and I'm gonna make purpose out of your pain. The very thing that was supposed to destroy you, the very thing, the heartbreaks that you keep going through, the nights you're up alone, the wanting but being rejected, the wanting to be close and near your family but being pushed away and called out, the love you give and never could find it in return, the development you put in yourself just to have somebody steal your happiness away again. God say that when you feel like you messed up, when you feel like you took it too far, when you feel like you're too far gone, when you feel like you went too far, when you feel like you're too deep into this, when you feel like you in the deep end right now, and I say he ain't far. That he's near you. Simply because you brokenhearted. Simply because you had to go through what you had to go through, and you had to keep your head up. You had to keep your head up. And you had to keep walking. Even though you was stumbling, it looked like you was walking drunk. Because your pain, every time somebody broke your heart, you just kept on moving through it. You kept on pushing. But when nobody else is close, the Lord is near. When you don't feel like the answer is close, when you feel like the answer is far away, when you feel like your winning season is too far, when you feel like you're too far gone, nobody's going to love you again, nobody's going to want to be in a relationship with you again because you got kids, nobody's going to want to marry you because you don't see the worth, the value in you that God told you how blessed you are, how beautiful you are, yet you still don't even treat yourself like it. How special you are. You don't think that out of all these people, you don't think that somebody special is going to recognize how special you are? You just haven't found them yet. You don't think that there's family out there for you that would push you forward instead of pull you back? I want you to understand something, that even when God is near because you're brokenhearted. It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean your story is over. It doesn't mean it's going to end here. It doesn't mean that your broken heart can't be mended. It doesn't mean that God is not going to fix your broken heart. It just means that he's with you even the more because of the stories, the battles, the afflictions, the pain you face. God said actions speak louder than words. He's already showed you. How many times have God already has showed you wasn't even supposed to be here? You wasn't even supposed to make it to this point. You done got yourself in so much trouble. You done been in all the wrong relationships. You done turned to every which way except God. And you're still here. He kept you from dying. He kept you from hurting more than you should have. If you would have, I don't know who's watching this, but if you would have just experienced a little bit more pain, thoughts in your head would have entered your head that you shouldn't even be thinking about. But God kept you. He said, I know this is going to hurt, but I'm not going to give you more than you can bear. Sometimes God has told you how special you are. You still don't believe it. You still count yourself out. You still don't go hard when you know you should. You still don't believe in you. And everybody else don't believe in you. You're going to be the only one that don't believe in you, when you're the only one on this earth that should be believing in you, because they walked out on you. Remember? They laughed at you. They thought you were making the wrong steps. They thought you were the wrong person. They counted you out. You were always underestimated, rejected, neglected, and misunderstood. Your battles have always spoke louder than your words. The attack you face, your storm is speaking louder because you letting it break you. I don't know who's watching this. I won't be a victim to my storm. My storm will not speak louder than my success. Oh yeah, you're going to hear about what I had to go through. They're going to hear about what you've been through, but that ain't going to be the end of you. Your heartbreak. See, God is near you in this heartbreak, but I want to tell you something, that this won't be the end. It won't end there. It won't end, period. You won't die there. You won't die in the tragedy. Your storm will not speak louder than your success, but you got to get up. You got to fuel through this. You got to go to the gas station and fill the tank right now. And go as hard as you can go this week. Go as hard as you can go tomorrow. Give it all you got. If you only got a little bit, give it all you got. You're the only person that believe in you when nobody else do. You cannot give up on you. God never gonna give up on you. God did not give up on you. He's near you in the heartbreak. He's near you. And can I tell you something? Majority of the time, God is pruning you right there in your worst pain. God is really building muscle. And so you don't want to experience it. But God wants you to be aware of the experience. And then He gonna bring you out. But you just gotta keep going. Those dead bones, that lack of motivation, that lack of energy, it has to stop here. It's the trick of the devil. It's what the enemy wants you to feel about yourself. It's how the enemy wants you to act. It's what the enemy wants you to do. The enemy wants you to sleep your dreams away. I don't know who's watching this. The enemy wants you to give up on yourself. He said, I done made everybody else give up on him. Now the only person left is them. And if they don't give up on themselves, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You didn't give up when they gave up. You ain't gonna give up now. God is near you in all of your pain, all of your storms. He's near the brokenhearted. He's near. I want you to understand something. He's near us. He's near you. He's near we. When we're heartbroken, when we feel lost, when we feel left out, when we feel abandoned by the world, the Lord will never forsake us. When we feel neglected, when we feel rejected, when we feel heartbroken, that only means that God is near. That only means that he's there. When you're crying, when you feel like breaking down, when you feel like crying, when you feel the anxiety, that only means that God, he's somewhere around your midst. He's somewhere in the environment saying, I wish you would touch my child. I wish you would, devil. I wish an enemy would try them right now. You better be happy for your pain. That means God near you. That means God close to you. You got to remember that he's closer than you think he is. And you are closer than you think you are. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep pressing. And in a minute, it may be hard. Yeah, everything good is hard. Nothing good comes easy. And nothing that lasts will come quick. Hear me out. And everything that comes quick will not last. You're going to have to put in some work, babe. For this one, you're going to have to think. You're going to have to strategize. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to read. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to talk to God. You're going to have to sleep. You're going to have to get some rest. You're going to have to form yourself into the person you see yourself being. To the person you know who God knew. When God said, I knew you before I formed you, the person God knew is who you need to become right now. God knew you were strong. That's why he gave you your storm. God knew you were smart. He knew you would get out of this. God knew. He knew everything he put on the inside of you. God knew you. But yet you still thinking you unprepared for your battle. But yet you still thinking your storm is supposed to take you out. But yet you still thinking you supposed to be unhappy. Yet you still thinking you'll never figure this out. Yet you still thinking there is no answer. He is the answer. And he knew you before you were even formed. Before you were even strategically put together, cell by cell, DNA cell by DNA, before you were even formed in your mother's womb. He knew who you was. He knew how strong you were. I want to let you know something. This week may be hard. Heck, life may be hard. But I will see you at the top. You hear me? You will not give up on yourself. I cancel every thought, every negative thought, every demonic thought, bringing you to your lowest point, to the point where you want to give up, to the point where you want to leave the mission, the calling, the battlefield. We on a battlefield and you want out right now. But you the strongest soldier I know. You're the toughest soldier I know. Do you not know that we will crumble without you fighting for us? We will crumble I will crumble without you walking on the side of me. I need to see you chosen ones. I need to see you on this battlefield with me. I can't be here alone. I won't leave you out. Don't leave me out. We ain't giving up. We're not giving up. The Lord puts it on your heart or calls you to donate, sow a seed, tie it to the ministry, and you want to release the seed, you want to send a donation, the link will be in the descriptions down below. Until we meet again, until then, chosen ones, I love you more than ever. Peace.